It's 15th of March, Tuesday. It's 5:01 p.m. right now. And because of this daylight savings time, it's still pretty bright out here. Um, yeah, I'm glad. I'm gonna actually ride the bike. Um, Ride the bike. Yeah. I've been riding the bike and everything lately. Anyway, I find that, and it's not just this time. It's not, you know, and within the last 10 minutes. It's not just today. Within the last month. You know how sometimes you get chances to just sit back and watch things play out. I'm gonna tell you, I've been watching, and I've noticed women, like maybe someone's like, let me just hold on, how they act. Some women, I'm gonna tell you, it seems like a majority of them, really. And maybe someone's like, oh, don't make a generalization, oh, whatever, shut the fuck up. No, let's just be real. It's hard to be around women for me, I find lately, because there's so much there's feeling and drama and illogic, or no sense, I should say. Really, there's too much feeling, and based off of all that feeling that they take over whatever the situation or whatever, they're wrapped up with, like in their head, happens to be about whatever the situation. I find that women, they have too much feeling about things. Whether it's, oh God, I'm really excited. I get it. You're excited about this event or whatever. You're supposed to be hanging out with someone. You're supposed to go to some, fundraiser, whatever. I don't know. But all that feeling really clouds the things that you need to do. That's what I'm saying. Like, with all that feeling, there comes a logic. Because eventually, with all that feeling, then it's like they lose sense. They lose, like, common logic, common sense of things. Things you're not supposed to do, things you're not supposed to say. And let's turn it into a negative instead of this excited, positive stuff. All right, so, girls have, well, I'd say majority of women, they have too much feeling. What I mean is, okay, so let's say someone tweeted, and again, all this social media crap, really, like someone text something about them and suddenly, like, it really hurts their heart, right? Yeah, okay, all that crap. So someone tweets, well, I don't like her, she's ugly. That dress is ugly, whatever. Alright, well then that girl, with all that feeling, now, of course, women vary. You have strong women, you have women who are actually, they're able to use common sense, they're able to use logic, of course, because people vary, and because women are people, you understand, women vary too. Again, just common logic. But I'm gonna tell you, I'm excluding the women who I'm talking about with common sense, the mature women, people who are actually women, not these just little immature little girls. Anyway. Now, with all that feeling, because she's so hurt, right? That someone said something about her. Oh, okay. So then she says something back. Oh, well, she's ugly too. And her boyfriend, and she starts talking about this mess. And what do I say? Too much feeling, drama, and common sense. Logic goes out the window. And then, when the girl comes back to the other girl who was, running her mouth about her, what happens? They start they start nagging and complaining and basically ranting and bitching at each other. Then maybe they'll happen to get into a fight. Maybe. Depends on how immature they are. But maybe a fight breaks out, and thus again we have drama. You have a girl who's created unnecessary drama instead of just leaving it alone, letting the girl say whatever she wants to say. About something that the other girl wouldn't know anything about anyway. You see, because she's not you. But again, logic. Because why? Why did logic go out the window? Because you had let your feelings, and too much of that feeling. Now, outside the females, they have a lot of feeling. But I'm just saying, the thing is, you didn't control yourself. You let all that feeling get the best of you. And then you did the immature thing. You decided to throw out logic. You weren't mature. You acted like you didn't have any sense. And thus, drama was created. Why? Because, again, you throw out logic. You say, oh, this is just, well, automatically, too much feeling. Oh, it hurts, right? You got too hurt, got too sensitive. Then you went out and you started something, and now, let's say the girl wants to bitch and complain. I don't know why she don't like me. All I said was, again, logic goes right out the window. Because now, again, with feeling, you were too concerned about your feelings over someone else. Oh, she doesn't like me now. Why didn't she like me? All I said was this. Again, because now your feelings. You're using too much feeling. There's not logic there. I mean, of course the girl's mad, because you were talking shit about it. Of course the girl's mad. She has a right to be mad. Doesn't mean she has to do anything about it. Doesn't mean she has to be stupid and try to threaten to fight you or anything like that. No. She doesn't have to. Again, she has feeling too. And again, women, of course, they're people. Everyone has feelings and all that stuff. But I'm just saying, I find that it's like women, they act a little bit too much on their feelings. And they don't think about the logic of things. And then they do something stupid. And then what I also find, you can't tell women that what they've done is stupid. Because guess what? Too much feeling, once again. Then they start bitching on you. You can't even give them advice. You can't give, like, okay, simple scenario. Your wife comes to the door. She's like, oh, honey, oh, my day, oh, I'm so tired. You ask what's wrong. And she starts telling you about her day or the situation or whatever it is that's bugging her. And then in the midst, what do? You hear something that's wrong. So what do? You tell her. You're like, actually, yeah, you were wrong to say this because. You were wrong to do this because, right? Yeah. Or maybe you're smart and you've learned not to say anything. I'm gonna get to that. Let's say, you're young and you're fresh and you're new to all this stuff. Basically, keeping your mouth shut when it comes to trying to give advice to women. You haven't learned to not do that yet. I'm gonna tell you. So you start saying, actually, baby, yeah, you were wrong to say this. No, you should have done this. Because when such and such said this doesn't mean this. You're trying to give her advice. You're trying to teach her. You're trying to help, right? That's how you see it. But then no, how was I wrong to do this? I wasn't wrong because I know what I was doing. I'm not, how are you going to stick up for her? I can't believe you. Then, again, too much feeling. Because she's so busy wanting to be right. She just wants to be right. She just wants to have you listen to her. Why? Because guess what? During all that time, the 3 to 10 minutes, 15, 20, hell, depends on what kind of woman you have. Depends on how much she rants and tends to whatever. It can depend. Like the time can vary between different women. Obviously, like I said, women are people and people are different. Since women are people, you can have a mixture of women. Anyway, who do different things. Anyway, in some shape or form. But I'm gonna tell you, after sitting through all that, I'm gonna tell you, you just see, the thing is, she doesn't want you to tell her what went wrong. She just wants you to listen. See, while she's explaining the situation, like I said, maybe it's 3, maybe it's 10, maybe it's 20 minutes. She explains this, just talking. Guess what? While she's talking, guess what she's hearing? She's also hearing her voice. She's hearing the situation once again, and all the feelings from that situation once again are coming to her and hitting her. Again, emotion. It's coming back to her. It's hitting her again. That's why sometimes you may find, she starts banging on like the counter. She may raise her voice. She may get like, an attitude or whatever when she's re-explaining what happened. Y'all know, I'm talking to my guys, like women also who happen to be with women, and you have a girl like this, yeah, this is for y'all too. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Anyway, so she starts getting upset, in the midst of while she's rambling about what she was upset about to begin with. She just wants to hear herself talk. That makes her feel better because, again, she's getting out the situation again. And also this time, guess what? She can tell the situation how she wants to. So she's going to make it sound like she's right, or like she shouldn't have done no wrong. She's going to say all those things in the situation. Well, she's going to say all those things while she's explaining the situation, that maybe she didn't have the chance to say during the actual situation, And I have that too. I know that sometimes if something happens, I'm like, I'm silent. Like 2-3 minutes later, I'm like, damn, I should have said this. So like I said, people are people. Hell, I find that some other people actually relate to me when I say that. Like, in a situation, you're like, dang, why didn't I do this? Why didn't I think to turn right instead of left? You know what I'm saying? You know? But then it's too late because then your ass is stuck on a freeway for 3 hours trying to figure out how to get off. Anyway, you know what I'm saying? Like, dang, why didn't I turn right? Like, why didn't I turn left instead of right? Why didn't I say this? Why didn't I do this? So yes. She's re-explaining the situation. All this stuff is hitting her and coming back to her. That does not mean, though, again, because common sense. Like, if something's wrong, if something was done that was wrong, you have to be a pretty good enhancer. Pretty good at convincing, pretty good with words, to be able to twist it and make it sound like there was no wrong. In other words, you have to be a pretty damn good liar. Because I'm going to tell you, just because she retells it how she wants to, or she tells it how it actually happens, that doesn't mean that you, as, the listener, it doesn't mean you're going to be able to sit back and not hear the logic in it. You know what I'm saying? Look, at the end of the day, if she did something wrong, she did something wrong. But see, I'm going to tell you what I've learned. They don't want to hear that they've done something wrong. They don't want to hear advice. Well, baby, you can do this next time. No, they don't want it. No. No, they want it their way. They want it their way. And that's something I've had to learn the hard way. Anyway, it's too damn long. I'm just saying that this video is too damn long. I don't want to ride my bike or whatever. I want to get out. It's a nice, beautiful day. But I'm saying, really, this is the stuff I've learned. My mom didn't teach it to me. It's things that also from my mom I've been able to just watch and observe and realize, oh yeah, shit, this is actually fucked up. Why does my mom keep doing this? Why does she think it makes sense to say these things or to do this? My mom hasn't taught me these things, but in a way she's taught me these things because I've been able to sit back and observe her, everything like that, and really just reflect and think about things. But again, I'm not thinking with emotion. Whatever emotion she happens to be feeling about, and that's why she's ranting on or bitching or whatever. The whole time I'm sitting there while she's bitching at me or whatever about her day or what she forgot to get at the store or something that I've done wrong, whatever. I'm able to sit back during those 20, 45 minutes because damn, I'm going to tell you, my mom, she talks, and she starts talking about something else. Talk, starts talking about something else. Talk. Ooh, look at that. Talk. And then she circles all the way back around to the first thing she was talking about. And she'll talk about that for like another 15 minutes. I'm like, damn. But again, I've gotten used to it over time. And like I said, I've been able to sit back and observe and listen and just really listen to the logic and the illogic in it. Now I'm gonna tell you, man, that's helped me through some tough shit because I know when I was younger, I didn't know how to separate the logic and illogic. She would come at me with all this emotion. And I was confused because I was like, okay, well, wait, okay, so you said I did this wrong, but this doesn't make sense because, why are you so mad about this? And I tried to calmly ask. She didn't want to talk about it. She just wanted to hear herself talk because she wanted that reiteration of, I'm right. This is what happened. See, like I said, the whole time while she's talking, she's hearing it again through her ears. And she likes the way it sounds through her ears. Why is that? Because she's the one telling it. She doesn't mind that. She just wants to be right, okay? This is something that I've learned. The woman comes home, baby, I had such a hard day. This is what I've learned you do. If you sit down, if you're not sitting down already, and you stop everything you're doing, you put everything down in your hands, you look at it, you say, baby, what's wrong? Maybe even, hell, no, okay, I got it. This is even better. Wherever you are, you go up to her. Maybe sometimes, because sometimes women, they don't want to be touched when they're really mad. Y'all know what I'm talking about. When a woman's really mad, sometimes she don't want to be touched. And there's no, sweet babies, and there's no hugging her or anything, or touching her, squeezing her. There's none. There's nothing that's going to make that right. Y'all fellas and, ladies or whatever, y'all know what I'm talking about. A woman, she's so mad, you can't even touch her. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Anyway, this is like a sometimes thing. You can go up to her instead of just sitting down and full on paying attention to her. If anything, just go up to her, come up behind her, squeeze her, hug her, and rock her a little bit from side to side. Not like jerking her, but just sway with her a little bit, gently side to side, and be like, baby, what's wrong? Baby, tell me everything. Don't leave anything out. Tell me more. What else happened, baby? No, really, let me know. Go ahead, let your man know. What happened, baby? What's going on? Really? And maybe in between give a few like little, uh-huh. Oh, really? Oh, really? Things like, really like, just little stuff like that. Because again, she doesn't want to hear you talk. She doesn't want to have a conversation about it. If anything, she just wants little input things from you that's not, it's somewhat neutral. It doesn't implicate whether she's right or whether she's wrong, but it gives her like a neutral basis. Because again, she's hearing herself talk already. So she's making it seem like she's right. She's complaining about whatever it is she's complaining about already. And of course, because again, too much feeling about whatever the situation is, the event, she's like, that feeling, again, those feelings, too much feeling, I'll add, that she's having is telling her, well, I'm right. Even while she's telling the story, she's still going to have it in her head that she's right. So you trying to give her advice and say, well, actually, honey, that wasn't, no. You shut up. You say, what else, baby? Tell me more. Don't leave anything out. I want to know everything, baby. Go ahead, tell me. What happened next? What else happened? Really? She said that to you? Really? Well, how'd that make you feel? I don't know, just really. Neutral stuff. That doesn't indicate whether you're implementing that you think something's right or something's wrong. It's neutral. And guess what? In her eyes, because she's already so upset, again, because of too much feeling she has over something, guess what? Those little phrases that you're saying, oh, really, baby? Really? Tell me more. Don't leave anything out. Really? She said that? Really? Well, what else happened? All those little, like, neutral things, it's going to seem to her, because, again, through her ears, she's hearing, oh, well, they agree with me. I'm not going to say, hey, he, because, who's to say, maybe I'm talking to a few ladies, like ladies having problems with their ladies or whatever. But really, try to be inclusive. That's my thing. That's how I try to be. But I'm going to tell you, really, through her ears, she's going to hear, oh, they care. They're listening. They agree with me. See, they think I'm right too. You know what I'm saying? That's what she's hearing through her ears because, again, look, she already has it that way in her mind anyway. And it's just going to be you stepping on her toes if you try to give her advice and say, actually, baby, well, next time, don't look at her, don't talk to her. No. She's going to do whatever she wants to do anyway. And these are things that I've learned I've learned, through, over bits of time. After dealing with my mother, after dealing with other women, scattered a few women here and there. And shit, I'm talking like, the girls like my age, like 16, 17, whatever, 18, 19. Yeah. They act the same damn way as my mom does sometimes. Sometimes it's ridiculous and it's frustrating. It pisses me off, but it's interesting because it's like, huh, really? Damn, that's kind of weird. But again, it's interesting. It's like, damn, I wouldn't have thought that someone close to 40 and someone close to 20 would have the same parallels. But yeah, I'm just saying, not every woman is like this. Not every woman. But I'm gonna be real. Majority of women, I notice they do certain things. They get caught up in the feeling of things. They get too caught up in the feeling of things. And then they throw logic out the window and they do something stupid. And then from that stupidity, drama happens. Then they're mad and pissed about that, or sad or upset about that. Want to cry and eat chocolate or whatever over that. And then what do? You swoop in at the last minute. You say, baby, I got you. Baby, I'm here. What else happened, baby? Tell me more. Don't leave anything out, baby. Really? She said that? Really? That's the things I've learned. You know what I'm saying? Just go with it. Like, just go with it. Just go with it. It doesn't matter whether you're able to hear and pick out the logic or the illogic or not. Like I said, she's not about logic right now. You understand? She's only about those stuff. She's only about her feelings. Because she has so much feeling about whatever the hell she's talking about right now. She doesn't want to hear about, this or this. No, she just wants to talk about it. She wants to talk about it. Like I said, whether she takes 3 or 10, 20 minutes to talk about it and finally get it off her chest and feel better, it depends. After that, and after she's seen that you have listened, again, those neutral things, baby, what else? Really? She said that? What happened next, baby? Again. She's going to feel like, oh, baby, I feel so much better, thank you. And that's when you kiss her on the neck, you start kissing her on the neck and everything like that. You say, yeah, baby, I got you, no doubt. I'm your man or whatever, I'm your woman. I'm here for you. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. You maybe start rubbing on her a little bit. Damn, go from there. You know what I'm saying? She's going to feel such a relief of tension already. Because now she's gotten that off her chest. She feels happy. Not only that, but she has her man or her woman, whoever the hell you are listening to this right now, that's listened to her, that seemed to care for her, paid attention to her, that was there for her in her time of need. Again, need. Yeah, it's a necessity, right? And then also she has someone who cares that much that is, rubbing all over her and everything now, squeezing her and everything, holding her, because that's what she wants. She's gotten over what's upsetting her. Now she just really wants to be held by you. You know what I'm saying? That's all it is. I'm telling you, it's just I've learned to just basically sit back and say the bare minimum. Because they don't want you to say anything. They just want you to listen. They just want to talk. They want to talk and talk. And once they've talked, they feel better. Anyway, so you don't have to say anything. And again, I've learned in the past, I've made mistakes with trying to say this or trying to say, what about this? What about... No, they don't want to hear it. They want it their way. Anyway, I've learned it's better just sit back, shut up, and say nothing. And the woman actually feels pretty damn good after it, That's all I got.